Hello, my name is Coral Consciouslee. I'm very excited to bring to you a conversation that I had with Maxi Priest, Livingstone Brown, and Bubblers Ogilvie. The conversation was around music, of course, and in the first part, which you will see shortly, we talked about what it took to make the Grammy-nominated album, It All Comes Back to Love. There was a lot of conversation, there was a lot of laughter, but it was very enjoyable. And I'm hoping that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please like, subscribe, and share, and continue to support me. Thank you in advance. Bye.
We may struggle with words to say and find it hard to walk away. Feel like trouble is here to stay, and you just wanna run away. And you feel like you've been through it all. In the struggles you've seen the falls, but one thing remains the same, that love's the only way. So how can we ever let go when we all know Jaja got full control? Just when you think about it, it all comes back to love, and there's no way.
Right, so we are gathered here today. I feel like
yes.
Love it.
today to talk about the Grammy nominations. We've gone deep, so let's swim back to the surface now. Okay, how Bubblers? I'm going to ask you, how much work do you feel you've done with Maxi Priest?
Oh my gosh. Whoa, what a question.
How much what?
Work.
What was the question?
How many songs have you done with Maxi Priest? Have you produced? Would you say?
No, I've only really done officially two. My one I just done the other day, what we've done now, and the one on the album, which was called Bonafide. But on Bonafide album, I did a lot of additional productions. There's tracks like Temptress. There's tracks like I Know Love. There's tracks like I actually mixed some of those tracks and did additional productions on those. But I didn't get the full production credit for that. I just did additional production on them.
Wow.
It's like they were already produced.
There you go.
Bubblers, come back,
And then
man. Come
Erskine,
back.
Yeah. No, I'm saying because the way the dynamic between you
Erskine
and
told me the edge on this. Can you add something to that or being some extra work did? But I didn't. I already actually done a couple more, but they haven't been released. I should say.
Okay.
I've done some stuff with Wesley with Max as well.
No, but the dynamic between you and Maxi is like you've done a lot of work together.
We toured together a lot.
Yeah, but
played on stage together a lot.
We've toured and we've been all over. Yes.
All over.
Toured, sorry, go on. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Bubblers, go ahead.
We've been, Maxi, one time I was sick, before I got really, really sick, I was like, I couldn't really even walk properly. And Max goes, "Boss, we're going to Hawaii, you got to come." I go, "Max, I'm not feeling so well." He goes, "Boss, I'm not hearing that, you're coming." And I went, and I jumped on a plane and I went with him. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really nice. We went to Hawaii. And on that tour of the leg, we went to, I think we went to New Zealand, I think as well.
Yeah.
I think it was New Zealand or somewhere we did go as well.
Oh,
but we've been touring on and off over the years.
Yeah,
boy, yo, Bubblers, do you remember?
So
did you go to Spain with me when we went with Digger? Spain.
No, I didn't go to Spain. No.
Oh,
and we went, and I went to Japan with Max as well. We went to Japan.
You've been many places with me, man.
Yeah.
And why, Max? Why Bubblers? Why was it important that Bubblers come?
Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, you must know Bubblers is a bunch of joy. That's all I keep saying to you. You know, from the day one I met Bubblers, and he'll tell you, I keep jumping all over him. From we were kids, every time I see Bubblers, I jump all over him. I just trim him not so well yeah, right now, but trust me, Bubblers is like family to me. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people tell me that they say that I'm the joke of the pack. You know, there's always jokes going, laughing, as well as playing. But
it's not the joke of the pack. Bubblers has a good heart and a good spirit.
The joy of the pack.
I try to exceed that. Anywhere I go, I try to carry that with me.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Even Livingstone's laughing there, because I'm sure you can remember some jokes from...
Man, he killed me on Ragged's tour. You're kidding? That is all crying. Crying.
Yeah,
I believe what's interesting as well.
I'm a firm believer.
That same joy comes out.
Working.
Sorry?
I'm a firm believer in working, but having fun,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than going on tour and you're absolutely miserable and you just want to come home.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're out there to work.
And those
so
do occur.
You know, while you're out there, you know, be civil amongst each other, be loving to one another, and let's make it enjoyable while we're here to work.
100%. And
I really believe that.
Yeah.
Bubblers, you need to come into the camera, man. Can't see you.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Sorry. So I'm trying to put.
Lift the camera up.
Or down.
Oh yeah, lift the camera down and your head up.
iPad where it won't cut out. Oh yeah, but when I do that, it goes out of the Wi-Fi range.
Yeah. We have to make.
I'll try and catch it there. Yeah, I think that's as best as I can get it.
Livingstone, produce him, man. Produce him.
The bandwidth is a problem, apparently.
Yeah.
Right. So okay. So that Bubblers doesn't get cut off, we need to talk about the Grammy nominations, gentlemen.
Yes. Go ahead.
We are gathered here today. Right. Sorry. Okay. How did the concepts come about?
Bubblers sent me a rhythm.
Yes. No, Max.
No, Max.
You phone me and go, Bubblers. You go, Bubblers, I'm looking some rhythms. I said, Max, I'm not gonna send you some rhythms. You're always too busy, man. I'm not. You go, Max. You go, Bubblers. Just send me some rhythms. Just don't watch that. Just send me some rhythms. I said, Max, every time you send your rhythms, you know, I put my heart into it, you know, and sometimes I don't even hear back from you.
Go on.
And you go, Bubblers, just send me some rhythms, please. Please, Bubblers. I need some rhythms. So then I obliged and sent him some rhythms. That's how it went, Max. Don't skip over that part. Don't skip over that.
We're not gonna skip over that. You know what? I'm not even gonna front it. All right, good. So Bubblers sent me the rhythm, and then I called Livingstone, and we were in my loft of my house. Is that correct?
You got to explain that it really is a loft that we spent like an hour turning into a studio. So we turned the mattress up this way, pull the curtains this way, pull the chair in this way, and hang up clothes over there, and hang up clothes over here. Yeah, we turned it into a studio. Yeah,
right.
And then the UK. Was this in the UK?
Yes, yeah.
We were there. So we were there, and we were, you know, just, I guess, sweating over the rhythm like as we normally do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just vibing some ideas, and I guess, you know, just one thing lead to another, and
no, Max came up with the concept of the track and the chorus lyrics. Just you were singing that from what was the first time you heard it.
No, but remember, Amira called me at the time we were.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she said something that you.
And we were stuck. We were not that we were stuck, but we were there with the verses. And then she said to me, she said something to me, and it ended up in "It All Comes Back to Love." And I just immediately put the phone down and just went, "Yo, it all comes back to love."
Yeah.
And then it just slotted in right in.
Just went from there, innit? Yeah.
And that was where the whole thing kind of sealed itself up.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But to really sit down sometimes and say how any of these particular songs or lyrical things come up, sometimes it's difficult because it's a moment. It's a moment.
Yeah. You don't really plan. You don't plan these things. They just happen sometimes.
And sometimes to break it down by who did what and everything is almost doing a disservice to the whole process of what happens when people come together
and do something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like it just happens because you know, God knows what Bubblers was thinking at the time when he was building the rhythm. You know, God knows what we were thinking at the time when we sat together or called each other and said, "Well, boy, you know, Liv, come, I got this rhythm. I got to finish this because Bubblers been on my case long time, and I keep doing this to him, so we gotta finish this." Boom, and you know, out of that sometimes because of the reasoning comes a vibration.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're in the studio and we talk foolishness to be able to stumble across something with sense.
No, but that goes back to what you were saying, that it's not just you, because when I interviewed Bubblers, he corrected me and said he's involved in it, but it's not his tune.
Right.
So he was like saying, because I was saying you're nominated as producer of "It All Comes Back to Love," and he said
because we all play a part in it.
So it is. I get it.
Yeah. So it's like for me to kind of stand up there and say, "Boy, you know, it's all about me." I just don't feel good anyway. And that's never been me anyway. I come from 9 brother and sister. Then would I clap me on my head side?
Well, right. "It All Comes Back to Love" is my favorite because the lyrics, it really does touch me. Is there a favorite song that you have? Is that really not the question to ask? But I just wanted to know. "All Come Back to Love" is mine.
I can't sit there and say that I have a favorite song of anything that I've done. They're all my babies, and they've all taken hard work and sweat and dedication. Because what a lot of people don't understand with the dedication is that we have to put aside a lot of our personal obligations, families and friends and doing things that coincide with the time that we have to kind of sacrifice to be able to go and get the work done. It's not just, you know, it's not like that. It's not.
Look, but the other thing is as well is that when you ask that question, the one song you write, the next one is built on the last song you write, and the next song is built on the. So it's a process, and no person stands alone. We all stand on the shoulders. Every bit of creativity comes from.
And it all comes together.
Everything else that you've written and the vibes of everything around you and the songs that you've even listened to that week or that year or that decade or whatever. So there's no favorite because they're all part of a bigger thing.
A bigger concept.
That's why I love listening to Livingstone, because when I go off and do interviews, I just take some of his lyrics then.
What do you mean? When I do my interviews, I am Maxi Priest.
No. But honestly, it's because he's a musician, producer that comes. The way he breaks things down is different from the way that I break things down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
When I was interviewing Robin Trower, he said the same thing about. He said the same thing. I'm calling you Livy. Ooh. Yeah,
that's what they call
but
me.
you can.
That's what they call me.
But he said the same thing. He said it's the way you break things down.
Yeah, man.
About you. Yeah.
It makes it much more. It makes it simpler to understand. And when things are much more simpler, you get more time to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Than to baffle your brain around with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Which brings me on to the $64 million question. How did you feel when you got the news that it was Grammy nominated?
Well, look, I felt happy and I feel blessed with every accolade or every good news that I get pertaining to any of my my works that I've been involved in. You know what I'm saying? Because again, without going back to what we were saying before, it means that much. It means that much. It's not just a meaning. It means that much and more. Do you know what I'm saying? And we have to also remember we're living a real life. Yeah. And we need to somewhat appreciate and celebrate whatever it is that we achieve. Yeah. Because we're building. Yeah. We're building. We're not pulling down. We're not destructing. We're building.
Yeah. So
and that the Grammy nomination becomes a nice solid foundation for another part annex to the building.
Yeah. And that in itself makes me say thank you to everybody, because without their support, I couldn't get to do what I do and what I love. My heart would burn me if I couldn't do what I love, because I know what it's like getting up in the morning and then just greeting the morning with a song and a melody. Yeah. Just from nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. And if I couldn't make that into a living, I would be on a building site or whatever and doing whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed, and I don't take that for granted. No.
I'm going to add to that by saying that I'm going to speak for Max and for Livingstone. I'm going to say this boldly. We're doing what we love doing, and can make a living from it. That is a real bonus. There's not a lot of people live like that. A lot of people do jobs, but they don't like doing it because it gets a wage. But we're doing what we love doing. Yeah. You know what the other man say, would I ball if he couldn't do this? I would be the same. Yeah, I would be the same. If I couldn't do this, I don't know where I'd be. Yeah. I'm doing what I love, and 9 times out of 10 I'll get paid for it as well. That's the greatest job you can do in your life. 100%. It's not like working. It's not like you're enjoying yourself and you're getting paid for it. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll add to that, you don't always get paid for it, but you still enjoy what you're doing. Yeah.
But Bubblers, so, I want to see your head. I want to see your face.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to keep the Wi-Fi on. That's why I'm dipping like that.
Okay, all right.
Can you produce you looking in the camera and keeping it in the right place?
No, because the way I'm positioning it right now, where I'm putting it right now, that's where the Wi-Fi seems to be the best. So I'm sorry, I'm doing my best right now.
So, I feel that the three of you should do something a bit more regular for those of us who need to learn more about the foundation of music. I'm going to put that, and I would be honored to host it, she said, hinting.
Yeah. I do not disagree with you. I think you're absolutely right, because that we need back that camaraderie and help and support as a guidance, because it is slightly fragmented. Yeah, and it would be boy, God moving mysterious ways, because here we are in this COVID thing. And a lot of us have to reflect.
Yes.
And a lot of us have to kind of check ourselves.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it ain't even bothering me that we can't tour at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it to say, boy, God moving mysterious ways. And as a young black man, I've had many a curveballs come my way. And this is just one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stand firm and move beyond this. You know? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the time that we're in, and we just got to kind of like figure it out. Figure it out.
But I
figure it out.
I think all three of you could really help by these kind of discussions that take away nuggets from. Maybe do a Q&A at the end of it and ask questions. But just discussing like this, I've learned so much, about the music industry, because I feel, Maxi said it's slightly fragmented. I feel it's more than that. I feel it needs to be a coming together.
Yeah.
But we need voices. We need people to open up the channel.
Judge.
Yeah, of speaking. So I really feel strongly about this. That, if I approach Alex, Max, and Livingstone said that I can bother him anytime I want. He never said that, but I will anyway.
Absolutely.
Me and Livingstone has done quite a few of these before.
Yeah, but the interview with him was really good. It was really good.
But Max is saying that him and I have done quite a few Q&A things. Yeah, and even as far as we've been to Bermuda to do stuff, and we've been around the world and stuff. It's been so always ready to do that.
We need it in the UK. Believe you me, we really need it. If we are to make the foundation really strong, so that the younger people can benefit from it, we need these kind of things.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I'm gonna add something to that. I'm gonna add a slight curveball to the argument where the young people's concerned. What it is with I want to say with people like Max and myself and Livingstone's age group, with our parents, when we were youngsters, our parents could go dance and we'd all dance to the same tune.
Yeah.
I'm just putting, we'd all dance to the same tune. My parents would be dancing to a Gregory, we'd be dancing to a Gregory, but now our youngsters don't mix with what we're doing. We're old people stuff. But I'm gonna add to that, because what it is, we were so busy. Has
he gone?
Yeah.
Pablo's, you there?
Busy.
All right. Okay.
Chasing it.
Yeah.
So busy chasing it. A lot of us busy chasing it. We forgot about the youth them and left them behind. So I'm not surprised they've created new genres and all things like that. I'm not surprised, but we left them behind because we were so busy chasing it ourselves.
Yeah,
it's
and
both
we didn't
ways.
bring them with us.
It's both ways, though. That if we listen to them and respect what they're doing, I just find that they open up, as Max was saying earlier. You have to meet them. You can't just stand there saying this is that and that's this and this is what you need to. You got to kind of listen to them and meet them. And I do actually work with quite a few very young people, teenagers, helping them get signed and helping them, with their careers and one thing or the other. And I find that it's really easy to get their respect what they're doing. Find out what they're doing, find out what they're into. Listen to the music that they listen to, try and understand what it is. And then all of a sudden, there's a common language that they can say, yo, he gets what I'm into. Let me just listen to what he's into now. Let me just listen to, do you know what I mean? So it really is about, opening it up both ways. We were young. We've all been young. We've been there. You know what it's like.
Sometimes, that's what I'm saying, in our generation, My son is a singer. He's a musician, and sometimes I think we forget that we were young.
Yeah, it's true. But it's true. But it's true. It's true.
We want them to be, be as mature as we are now, but we forget that we're like 30, 40 years older.
Yeah.
And, where they are. So is important to listen.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I could talk like this forever. Sorry.
Oh, wicked. Yo, Liv, I just did the Grammys walkthrough.
Oh yeah, you did it, yeah?
Yeah, virtual.
What, like you doing it now?
Yeah. So I was at the Grammys a minute ago.
Wicked.
Oh wow.
Max, just run up on stage and grab it and make a
You know
run
what
for
I'm
it.
saying?
I'll cover you.
Virtually.
I'll cover you. You just run up on stage.
I mean, if you win, have you got your acceptance speech ready?
I don't want to write no acceptance speech. I just want to say what comes to my heart.
Oh Lord.
Because but seriously, because me's a God fearing youth. Me no fear nobody else. You understand? If me for talk and step up.
But to plan it like that is actually.
Yeah. I'm not planning nothing. I'm a big man. And I'm not gonna do or say anything out of order anyway. I'm gonna say I know where I'm coming from. And I know the responsibility where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I know the people that I'm carrying.
Yeah.
Your Jarvis Cockers can run up on the stage and create all sort of mayhem and say all sort of foolishness. We're not in that place.
I can't. We're not in that place, and I don't even see why we want to get into that place.
No, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me's a positive view. Every day I get up, I try to fill my positive bag, not my negative bag.
Yeah.
So is there a chance that the three of you will work together again?
What do you mean chance? Of course.
I'm
every single day.
Yeah, go on.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh,
always. Always. You're talking to people with open doors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't close doors. We open doors. We accept the good, the bad, the ugly, and indifference.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's what we do. And because we walk with a certain kind of faith too.
Yeah. And positivity.
Yeah.
And that positivity just carries things forward.
Yes.
And it gravitates you towards other people that are positive as well.
Yeah, and
positive draw positive, negative draw negative.
Yeah.
And that's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, man.
I am so honored that I spent all this time with all of you. You made me laugh.
Thank you.
No, thank you as well. And I learned so much. You don't know. It's encouraged me so much because it's something that was bugging me about the fragmentation. So just to hear you all speaking, it's just really encouraged me.
Man. We just got to know that this is there's curveballs and, the stumbling blocks will be there.
Yeah.
But we have to strong in our attitude and with mind and with vibration, and we just walk through things.
And remember that the shoulders that we're standing on, they've had other challenges that they've had to deal with. So we've got a responsibility to. This is to be dealt with, because there's we've got to pass it on. So and pass it on with some sort of positivity, not just materially or whatever. We've just got to kind of create something and pass it on good.
Get your priorities straight.
Yep.
But sometimes, just that this is more valuable than the material, sometimes.
100%.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Not sometimes, 100%.
Yeah.
It is.
words to say and find it hard to walk away. Feel like trouble is here to stay, and you just wanna run away. And you feel like you've been through it all. In the struggles you seen the falls, but one thing remains the same.